Welcome friends, LostScarf here, and it's time for the one-shot. Here we're going to cover Galaxy of Pen and Paper. This is from Behold Studios, the ones who made Knights of Pen and Paper and Chroma Squad. Both very good games, and this game is good as well. That's why I'm recommending it. So here we go. So I'm going to show you... God, I love this music, by the way. Visually, it's really nice. Just think Knights of Pen and Paper, but with more sci-fi instead. The game does lose some of Knight and Pen and Paper's charm a little bit, and the gameplay, I don't know, I feel like they streamlined it a bit, but at the same time made it more complex in some ways. I can't tell if I like it more or less than Knights of Pen and Paper, but it is enjoyable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the early game a little bit, and then show you where I'm at later in the game. So play, that's where I am right here. Greta Miller, GM. Okay, so new character, new game over here. So here's how the game starts out. Episode 1. A new saga. Hello? Can you guys hear me? Is everyone here? I think so. I can't see you, though. I think my network is acting up. Let me have a look at this. Whoop! There you go. So, who will be the Galactic Master? So here's what I like. There's a lot of customization here for your GM. You have a lot of different faces you can pick from. A whole lot, really. You can also pick their name. See here, so there's faces you can have. There's also bodies. You have all these different bodies here. You can recognize some of them, obviously, as you can tell. You got gadgets, so these are their glasses or other things they can wear. Go Geordie if you want stuff like that. There's a bunch of different looks you can give the GM. And then there's their chair as well. You can have them have different chairs. So random, 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 random. Yeah, there you go. A cowboy with a ridiculous chair. Beep. Also, names make people way more memorable. Why don't we give the GM a nice name? If I can give them a name or just call them GM? Oh, I can't. Just let them be GM? Okay. Gordon Marston. There you go. I don't think I spelled that correctly. Marsden? There you go. There's our GM. Now we're going to make two characters here. Like in Pen and Paper, in Knights, you got characters, a lot more characters sooner. In this one, you start out with two characters in the first chapter, which takes about 1 to 2 hours to do. I'm being a little too, it takes about 2 to 3 hours, really. Okay, so here's your characters. So you can have these three races, human, green, and simian. As you can see, simian are more focused on physical stuff, green are more on the mental stuff, and then humans are even, of course. You got 4 classes here: Bounty Hunter, Engineer, Gadgeteer, and Trooper. You can only have one of each, so there's 4 characters max in this game. Here's the different people you can be. You can be the Achiever, and they each have different passives, by the way. Achiever gets bonuses for achievements. The Buddy will fight, so there's a chance he'll attack when someone else attacks. Passive here for the show-off is he has a chance of being the first one to attack and counter. You got your Slayer, so each time a foe is finished by his hands, he has some heal. Socializer, so she gets discounts on weapons and armor upgrades. Storyteller gets extra XP from quest solving. Thinker, he can move faster and do not... his strategic movements are faster and do not end his turn. And you got the Romantic. Always looking for the silver lining, having better chances to bring good events to the group while traveling. I like this. I predict everyone. I'm shipping everyone. So you can see each one has different stats for them as well. So you can have synergy with the stats, where you have like Trooper. You can see right here they're more physical, so you want to have something that matches that up. You can go Simian or Human. Obviously Green probably won't work out as well, but it does help them cover their weaker stuff. And then of course you want a Human that kind of matches that, or just be whatever you want. You can name your characters. So the first class I went very aggressive, so I went Bounty Hunter with the Slayer, so just gonna call it Slayer for now. And then I went over here with the Buddy. Where's the Buddy at? Where's the Buddy at? There he is. There's the Buddy. And I went Simian with him. So I made him the Trooper. Heavy guns to force enemies into submission. Also, just Buddy. There you go. So you can see how they look in real life and how they are as their characters. There you go. Hey, Buddy, Slayer, I can see you guys now. So what's happening here is they're playing D&D over the computer. instead of in a room together like Knights and Pen and Paper was. And that's the thing that's become more common now, is friends who just can't meet physically, they play over online with each other. We're playing Sci-Fi setting this time. Yep, this is a new system by Cosmos Publishing. Derps! It stands for Digital Universe Role-Playing Spiel. Spiel? Cosmos Publishing is German. Anyway, everyone ready to blast into space? I was born ready. I was born ready, Gordon Marston. Okay, exactly 1,000 years into our future, in the year 2999. We have reached the final frontier. Space! You live in Tanton, a sand planet located in Legwin system. There we are. There's the dress up for the classes. Anywhere you look, tall sand dunes stretch as far as your eyes can see. You guys live in Tanton's ship graveyard. Hey, I'm going to work. Do you want anything from... What's with that? Get it. I call this method game running. No, that'll be for nothing if you haven't studied the core book, right? Yeah, what kind of third-rate gym do you take me for? Alright, I'll leave the game to you. So that is... Okay, bye, Mom. Love you back. That's the only time so far that the mom has broken the wall. Usually you are just in this universe. The Tanton shaped graveyard. So they sold all their stuff to buy a spaceship from Vestro. Unfortunately, they didn't sign the contract and now they're slaves to Vestro. But at the start of the game, you are basically enslaved to this guy, and let's see here. He orders you guys to kick out the Mothoids in his storage. What do you say? So you can do diplomatic, or you can squash him. We'll squash him! There you go. Cool, you get bonus interpretation XP. Okay, now Vestro says, don't mock me, you big brute, or I'll increase your debt. Okay, who mocked anyone here? First quest! To invest your storage shed from the invading insectoids who don't pay their rent. Here's the first quest of the game. So as you play the game, you get reputation, you get money, and this is bug report, and this is settings over here. Boxes, bits, okay, so the guy's just describing things, and we're gonna go ahead and kick out these bugs here. We can try to reason with them, or we can kill them. We're gonna just kill them, because I'm gonna show combat. We're gonna fight the Mothoids. So, this is what's interesting, is the customization here. What happens is, the quest is that we need to kill 3 of these enemies. So we can fight all 3 at once. If you do even more, you can get bonuses for taking on more things at once. Or you can fight 1 at a time, make your life super duper easy. It's up to you what you want to do. We're gonna fight all 3 at once. Alright, so here's our characters right here. Derps combat is pretty simple. Wait for your turn, click an available action, and choose your target. Wondering what to do now? Attack, skills, strategy, actions, items, it's your move. First up is Slayer, so here's what we have right now. This is your default stuff, so we can use items, we have strategy options, which we don't have right now. So you can make an enemy change from front to back. Front does more damage, of course, back does less damage, but you can be safe behind allies. You can move with your allies, or we can do our multi-shot. So we're going to do multi-shot, we're going to attack the front line here, so BAM! Front line gets shot right there. We hit that, killed it, and also killed them, so we're doing really well, but we used a lot of our SP right there. Also get shields that regenerate over time as the match goes on, as the fight goes on. Now we're just going to attack so we don't use any SP, and shoot him dead. And we've gone and completed the quest. There you go. Now I've shown you the early game, I'm now going to show you about 2-3 hours into the game when you hit the second chapter, when you get a third character. So right now you're questing to just get out of this guy's debt, and after that you're questing around to do other quests, and eventually get into the second chapter. So we're going to go ahead and pop out. Characters are level 9 and level 8. I've been to a couple different planets now. Yeah, 2 hours into the game. Here we go. We have our own ship now. We have 100 reputation. We got money here. Oh yeah, every time you come in they have conversations. Who wins in a fight? Captain or the Wombat? The Wombat would shred that wimp's ears. Yeah, by crying so much after taking one solid hook from the captain. Comparing characters from different universes never ends well. Focus on the game now, everyone. Oh yeah, so with our ship we're trying to get these dice, and we get stronger and better dice, which is very important to certain things in the game. But that is something doesn't really need to show. Oh yeah, meta shop. So over here you can buy stuff to put on your desk. We have the Ginormous figurine. And you can get other stuff later on. Team formation, we can choose the formations. So we can be like, where do I want this guy? Front line? Or do I want him in the back line? less threat in the back line, and also, if you're just right behind here, you can't be physically touched. So unless you consider, but I like having everyone attack. Alright, we land on the planet. Space travel. Show space travel really quick. So here's the different planets here. So here's where we are, Tanton, and then we got the Outer Rim, Greenhouse. Yeah, Greenhouse. Space Station over here, Neo Tokyo, Asteroid, and eventually unlock more things. Okay, go back to the ship. Oh, you can name your ship. I named it Froppy because it's a frog. It's a giant frog. Alright, now we haven't figured out what this is about. Let's go ahead and continue this. So we're going to do the first... Oh yeah. As you play the game, you unlock more different ways to get quests. And so here's the different quests right here. A class story, a collection quest, intercept, hunting a target, or campaign. So we're going to go ahead and do campaign quest. Yep, the space plot thickens. Episode 2. The Wrath of Beta. I think that's Beta, right? I think B is Beta. So we're going to play for about 10 minutes of the later stuff, just to show it. Got space for one more person on our server. We should invite someone to play. Oh yeah, before completing Chapter 1, you get to unlock, you get to choose to download a DLC, basically, for the campaign. And there were 4 choices, and each one's based on one of the stats, and I chose a fire planet, so hopefully we run into that. Yeah, narrating for more people would be cool. Not too many people, though. So we get to make another character. So what's left is the characters we didn't pick here, and also the classes. So I want to have a gadget tier, and I'm going to go ahead and pick the romantic, because why not? I'm going to make her a green, so I have every race. But you can see I still have all the other people as options as well. I'm going to make it her, and her name is Bella B. Hackins. There you go. I'm not creative. You can see their names, by the way. Jimmy DeSchutes, Sammy DePaulson. Because he's the pal son. He's your pal son. Thanks for inviting me in, everyone. Welcome. You guys meet each other over in a space cantina and are now traveling together. Now your characters know each other and we can resume play. I was very charming, that cantina, by the way. So there is little bits about the character, like their characterization, depending on who you are. Like, it would be very different line if it was someone else, because she's the charmer. So they would say something else right here. So there are little bits of characterization of the characters here and there, which I really like. Of course you were. But let's get back to the game already. Okay, so we got our crew right now. So here's all the stuff. So as you level up, you gain the skill points and you use those to unlock things, and you can get different abilities here. And you can have passives and skills and stuff like that. So right now, these are my attacks that I have at the moment. Got a pass to have more SP so I can just do more fighting. Minimum damage. So raising my minimum damage by 20 and raising my critical chance by 10%. So that's pretty nice right there. There's also inventory of items you can use. This is the res item right here. Unexplained device. It's a Dragon Ball. And then there's equipment over here. Go look at our new character. Look at her skills. Right now she's got a piercing attack. And change with allies. Okay, so I want to change those. So I have 8 skill points for her, so I can change those. Then I got my guy over here. We got multi-shot, so science series, so he has more SP. Aggressive posture, so he's critical damage raised by 50%. And interrogation, so I can stun and burn an enemy, which is really nice. And there's other skills I had, like bounty list, where basic attacks have 24% chance of stealing a few credits from my target, which is really good early on. Right now, I need to look at her right now. So she's got penetration. I want to get rid of these. What do we got here? Virus instantly applies poison. Ooh, I want that. Gimme. Unlock. Yeah, I want that. Okay, so I got that. What did that replace? Oh, I didn't replace anything. That was an empty slot. Okay, so I have 3 more. I'm going to go with the basic stuff and unlock that. So let's see here. Get rid of this. Or this. There we go. Slide it over. Oh, by the way, I did not mention, this game is also on Android and iOS, so I assume you can also play it on tablet. It's $5 on mobile like that, while it's $15 over here on PC. So I'm not sure what the big differences are besides the prices between the two, but you can look that up if you want and see if there's big enough differences on whether or not you want to do it on Mac iOS or Android, or you want to do it on PC. 2, let's see here. Ooh, healing, that'd be good to have, so I'm gonna go get that. There we go. So, there we go. So now my characters are set. So now we're going to go ahead. You suddenly receive a holocal. Is this the Frappy? I got your holo ID from Prof. Aaron. This is indeed the Frappy. Cool, very cool. Tell you what, I need to get the Thuramalga, but a freaky cool dude like me. You know, I can't go riding around in just any ship, you get that? I want to ride a cool ship. And I hear that your cool ship is heading out that away. Alright, so we can have different choices here, and mind, and you are? Strange that you don't recognize my dashing good looks. Most people watch the interstellar news, and I am, after all, the president of the galaxy. President? Oh, snap. Yep, Red Box Belzahop, president of the galaxy. Don't you cats recognize me? Look, here's a presidential transport order. Yep, let's afford to you, which... roll... looks very official. Let's go, Chup Chup. Presidents can't wait. Okay then. But something smells like dry dolphins here. Come pick me up in Neo Tokyo, alright? So, has orders you to carry him around on the floppy, and no one refuses a presidential order. So over here, that's our quest right now. We can also create other quests we can do at the same time. You can see these are different things. So when we hit 200 over here, we learn to control our expenses, which gives us a credit bonus. You can see later on some like treasure send. So there's different bonuses you get as you gain reputation. But losing fights loses your reputation as well. Failing quests as well, I believe. I don't remember off the top of my head right now, because I haven't failed a quest. So we're at Neo Tokyo, so we can go here. He looks like a frog. Okay. So you can heal at the medbay, which is the main landing area. So he's here. We're not going to meet him just yet. I want to run around and show you the things. So here's a map, and we can go over here. And as you travel, there will be dice rolls. If you roll a 1, a very bad situation happens. So here we are. We're in a place here, and we can... Did not mean to click on that. We can click on this. Talk to a lady. Like, things go alone. There's stores and stuff. What's cool is at any point, you can generate a battle if you want. You can pick what your enemies are, and it shows you what their skills are as well. So I can fight a Mr. Dust, Street Samurais. I can just add them, as you can see right there. I can make it just super, really hard for me. So I get money bonus, XP bonus over here. You get loot. And so, just click out of that. Over here, there are places like this. So this has an Urban Ronin, an Elite one. This over here has a Mr. Doss's 3.11, level 6, level 4. So we can go over here and fight this for just even higher level fighting. We're going to go do that really quick, just to show it. So we're going to go in here, and we're going to fight this. So we're going to fight the Elite. We're going to fight a regular, and an Elite, just to show it, and another regular. There we go. So we get some bonus to fight them. Let's show some combat. Here's the turn order. They get first turn. Oof. So that's going to be a little rough. So they hit us a little bit there. These guys are level 4 while we're level 8 and 9. So this guy's level 6. So it's not going to be a hard fight. Just want to show off combat. So here's all my things. Strategy. So here's the different strategies you can do here. Wait, flee, formation stuff. We go back. I'm going to do multi-shot. They're all in the front. So hit them all. Bam. Did a critical there. Wreck their shields quite a bit. Now I can pierce shields with that attack. I can heal the teammates. I can put on a virus. I want to do a virus. So I'm going to put a virus on the big one. Oh, we got a free skill too. Poison applied. So it didn't cost anything. That's a nice one. That's his turn. So I'm going to go ahead and have him just do a charge attack to do major damage. So let's go wreck this one. Bam! Oh, he resisted the poison. That's unfortunate for us. That's not good in any way. We're getting hit. Now I'm going to do interrogation. Just going to put a stun and a burn on this guy. Did they apply? Ah, they're immune to stuns. Okay, it is a boss level. We're going to go ahead and penetrate this guy's shield to kill him. And bam, he's dead. There we go. And this is the combat of the game. This is essentially, there's a bunch of different status effects, like he got slowed, you got the burn there, there's stuns, there's confusion, there's a lot of traditional stats. Okay, it's his turn now. Let's go ahead and do the multi-shot again. Hit and bunch. Shields are lower. Gonna have her penetrate him. We're penetrating this guy's shield here. There we go. Do a big shot here with the charge attack. Bam! So it's your traditional RPG. It's got this nice charm to it. Listen to that music. It's really nice aesthetic. I just like the game. It's very fun. I love this company a lot. They have a very good job of atmosphere. They have some funny lines here and there. I kind of actually wish these guys were bigger chatterboxes. To be honest, I wish they talked more. I like these characters. I want more out of them. I want more characterization. That's just something I would like personally, but I do find this game enjoyable. Now we're just going to end up by just finishing this fight. And I've really shown everything for the most part, except for one thing actually, so I'll show that right after this fight. What I haven't shown is like scanning for treasures and stuff like that. I'll show that once we're done with this fight. Which shot, we don't need to penetrate, so just hit him. There we go. It's a boss, so it is a little bit tougher. Well, it's an elite, I mean. You can see we're using quite a bit of SP in this fight. His turn, he gets a shield on his turn. Like, the shields regenerate on your turn. Hit it again, and it's down. Oh, our buddy shot with us, which is great. We got to see that. Some money and XP, and we got a helmet. Sweet, so that's equipment. Go back to our characters. We can put that helmet on him if we want. Raise HP by 26. Nice. Oh yeah, there's also spaceship battles, which you use the dice rolls that you saw in the behind this character here with the dice. Use those dice rolls to dictate your action points for each round of combat when you're doing ship battles. Actually, let me see if I can actually generate a ship fight. Over here we can scan, so we're gonna do this. So there's minerals you can scan for. It's on dice rolls whether you get them or not. Got a 20 and an 18, so we do get some stuff. We get garbagerite. I go back here. See if we got a random encounter or not. We do not. Okay. We're gonna beam back up. I don't know if I can generate a ship fight, so just checking really quick. I don't remember. So we'll travel in space. Yeah, the only way to get ship fight is if we had a random encounter to do it. We can't just generate a fight, but ship fights are pretty fun. It's just relying on the dice you have, so as you quest through and get better dice, it'll help you out with ship fights, and that's pretty fun as well. But that right there is the game. I've shown everything for the most part. Only thing I haven't really shown is this ship battle we're about to have, so that's great. Let's do it. Here we go. So yeah, we have a 6-sided die right now. So rolling it. Ooh, we got a 6, so we got 6 AP. Nice. We can do these different attacks. I can repair, activate missiles, launch your weapon to better one during this turn. You are now firing torpedoes. Extra damage on basic attacks. That's also just the basic attack. We're going to go ahead. We have 6. Let's go with it. Fire. And each time you cast a thing, it costs 1 more. So we just used torpedoes and took them out. So it's simple combat right there. Not so complex right that one. Other fights will last longer than that. We got a battery pack, so that's nice. The Roddenberry system. So there you go, that is everything. I had fun, hope you had fun watching, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? Having fun, thanks for coming by, and see you next time.